Have you noticed yourself waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning wide awake and unable to fall back asleep? You might think drinking a glass of plain water before bed is a healthy routine. But for many people over 65, it could be the hidden reason your nights are so restless. What feels like a harmless habit may actually be pulling you out of deep restorative sleep without you even realizing it. And the more often it happens, the more drained and unsteady you feel the next day. Today, I'm going to show you a simple change. One small thing you can add to warm water before bed that has been helping older adults sleep longer, wake up fewer times at night, and finally feel refreshed again in the morning. It's not a pill, it's not complicated, and you probably already have it in your kitchen. But before we begin, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching this video from? And what time of day is it right now? Drop a quick comment below and let me know. And if you enjoy this video, hit subscribe, or if you don't, just tap the like button. Why plain water at night can disrupt sleep? After 60, as we age past 60, our bodies begin to change in subtle but powerful ways that often catch us by surprise. One of the most overlooked changes is the bladder's ability to hold liquid during the night, which quietly declines with age and becomes a hidden reason so many older adults wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning. Imagine finally drifting into a deep sleep, only to be pulled out of it by the urgent need to use the bathroom, and then lying awake in the dark, unable to return to that peaceful rest. For many seniors, this becomes a nightly pattern, and it chips away at their energy, their mood, and even their confidence in staying independent. At the same time, another shift is happening inside the body. The natural production of melatonin, the hormone that signals the brain it's time to rest, slows down dramatically with age. Without enough melatonin, the nervous system remains on edge, and even small stressors can keep the mind alert long after the lights are off. Add in the everyday worries many seniors carry, concerns about health, family, or finances, and the nervous system becomes like a car idling all night, burning fuel, but never moving forward. The impact of this lost sleep is much bigger than just feeling tired. Older adults who wake up repeatedly during the night often struggle with foggy memory, slower reaction times, and even a greater risk of falls. A restless night can also place extra strain on the heart, raise blood pressure, and worsen blood sugar control, making the next day feel heavier than it should. Many seniors describe it as waking up already behind, starting the morning with a weight on their shoulders before the day even begins. This is why plain water before bed is not the helpful ritual it might seem. While hydration is important, plain water does nothing to calm the nerves, warm the body, or provide the nutrients like magnesium, tryptophan, or natural melatonin that help guide the brain into a steady rhythm of sleep. In fact, the only thing plain water guarantees is a trip to the bathroom that pulls you out of rest and forces you to start the cycle of trying to sleep all over again. But here is the hopeful part. You do not have to give up the comfort of drinking something warm before bed. With the right ingredients added to that evening glass of water, you can turn it into a natural sleep aid, something that supports your body instead of working against it. Think of it as transforming a simple habit into a gentle medicine, one that restores rather than disrupts. By making this small shift, you can reclaim a sense of control over your nights and wake up feeling steadier, clearer, and more refreshed. Because even after 60, your body still knows how to sleep deeply It may just need a little help finding the way back. Ingredient number 5. Flax seeds. Calming the nervous system and reducing stress. Picture this familiar scene. You slip into bed, the room is quiet, the lights are off, and yet your mind refuses to slow down. Thoughts from the day replay over and over, your heart beats faster than it should, and sleep feels like something far out of reach. Many older adults know this feeling all too well, and it can be one of the most frustrating parts of aging. The body is tired, but the nervous system is still buzzing, and rest simply will not come. This is where flax seeds can step in as an unexpected ally. Inside these tiny brown seeds lies a mineral that works almost like a natural switch. That mineral is magnesium, and it plays a critical role in helping the brain and body shift from active daytime mode into restful nighttime rhythm. Magnesium helps regulate what scientists call the circadian rhythm, the inner clock that guides when you feel awake and when you should feel sleepy. When magnesium levels are steady, nerve signals are calmer, muscles are more relaxed, and the brain receives a gentle signal that it is finally time to rest. But magnesium is only one part of the story. Flax seeds are also one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to lower cortisol, the stress hormone that often lingers late into the evening. Cortisol is like an internal alarm system, useful when you are in danger, but harmful when it refuses to turn off. For many seniors, high cortisol levels mean racing thoughts, restless sleep, and sudden awakenings during the night. By supporting lower cortisol, the omega-3s in flax seeds act almost like a brake, allowing the body to ease into deeper and steadier rest. There is more still. Flax seeds also contain natural compounds called lignans. These antioxidants help balance hormones, improve mood, and support overall mental well-being. For older adults who may already be dealing with irritability, mild sadness, or a sense of fatigue after poor sleep, lignans can offer a gentle lift. It is not a quick fix, but over time these compounds help create a more stable emotional foundation, one that makes the ups and downs of aging feel a little easier to carry. The best part is that flax seeds are simple to use. You do not need fancy recipes or expensive supplements. Just 1 teaspoon of whole flax seeds soaked in warm water for about 20 minutes is enough to create a light gel that is easy to digest and soothing for the stomach. Stir and sip it before bedtime and let it work quietly as you drift toward sleep. For those with a sensitive digestive system, grinding the seeds before soaking can make absorption even easier. The flavor is mild, the preparation is quick, and the benefits can be surprisingly powerful. Flax seeds also fit seamlessly into the lifestyle of older Americans. They are affordable, widely available at most grocery stores, and carry the added benefit of supporting heart health, which is a top priority after 60. For anyone already thinking about cholesterol or blood pressure, flax seeds bring a double advantage. They calm the nervous system at night and protect the heart during the day. It is one of those rare natural foods that addresses both mind and body at once. My advice is simple. Try this for 1 week. Each night, prepare a small glass of warm water with 1 teaspoon of flax seeds, and take a few minutes to notice how your body feels before and after. In the morning, jot down how rested you feel, how steady your mood seems, and whether it was easier to fall back asleep if you happen to wake up. Over time, these small notes will reveal a larger picture of progress, a reminder that even small steps can add up to meaningful change. A restless mind does not have to steal your nights. With something as small and humble as a spoonful of flax seeds, you can send your body a gentle message that it is safe to relax. The day is truly over, and sleep can return as a trusted companion. Even after 60, rest is not lost, it is simply waiting for the right signal. And flax seeds may be the quiet whisper your body has been needing. Ingredient number 4. Lotus seed powder. Slowing the heart and balancing stress. For many older adults, the most difficult part of bedtime is not getting into bed, but turning off the mind once they are there. The lights are out. The room is quiet, but the thoughts keep racing. The heart keeps beating fast, and the body does not seem to know that the day is over. This is a common struggle after 60, and it often leaves seniors staring at the ceiling long past midnight, wishing for the simple rest that used to come so naturally. Lotus seed powder offers a gentle, natural way to help send the body the signal it is missing. Inside these seeds are compounds known as alkaloids, which have been shown to slow the heart rate slightly and ease overactive nerves. Instead of forcing sleep the way a pill might, these natural compounds act like a soft brake, giving the nervous system permission to slow down. The result is not a heavy drowsiness, but a quiet shift, one that makes it easier to close your eyes and stay calm. Lotus seeds also play a role in balancing the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, often called the HPA axis, which is the body's central stress response system. When this system is overactive, the result is racing thoughts, restless feelings, and the frustrating pattern of waking up at 1 or 2 in the morning with no clear reason. For seniors, this disruption can lead to long, lonely hours awake, and the following day feels heavier, more tiring, and emotionally draining. By helping calm the HPA axis, lotus seeds support a smoother transition into rest and help the body remain there longer. The practical benefit is clear. For those who often find themselves awake in the middle of the night, sipping a warm glass of lotus seed water can be the difference between hours of tossing and turning or drifting back into steady sleep. It is not a cure-all, but it is a small, steady aid that many older adults are finding comfort in. Preparation is simple. Stir 1 teaspoon of pure lotus seed powder into warm water around 160 degrees Fahrenheit, mix well, and let it cool to a comfortable temperature. Sip it slowly about 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime, giving your body time to recognize the gentle cues. If you prefer a smoother or creamier taste, add a splash of unsweetened almond milk. The flavor is mild, almost nutty, and the ritual itself creates a calming routine that can help prepare both body and mind for rest. Unlike prescription sleep aids, lotus seed powder does not knock you out or leave you groggy the next morning. Instead, it works more like a natural signal telling your brain and heart that the day is ending and it is safe to let go. For many seniors who are cautious about medications and side effects, this difference is reassuring. It feels more like support than control, more like guidance than force. Culturally, lotus seeds have been valued in Asia for centuries, used in teas, soups, and even desserts as a calming and restorative ingredient. Today, older Americans are beginning to rediscover this tradition, embracing it as part of a growing movement toward natural, gentle sleep solutions. It is a way of borrowing wisdom from another culture while applying it in a very personal and practical way. The message here is not that 1 teaspoon of lotus seed powder will solve every sleep problem. Instead, it is about recognizing the signals your body may be missing and finding a natural way to restore them. For seniors who often feel that their health is slipping beyond their control, this small act offers a sense of choice, a reminder that you can still shape your nights. So if you find yourself lying awake, heart racing, thoughts spinning, and the hours slipping by, consider trying lotus seed powder. It may not silence every worry, but it can slow the heartbeat, ease the nervous system, and give your mind the gentle push it needs toward rest. Even after 60, your body can still learn to relax, and with the right support, it can find its way back to peace. Ingredient number 3. Chia seeds, balancing blood sugar and staying hydrated. Through the night, for many seniors, falling asleep is not the hardest part of the night. The real challenge comes a few hours later, when they wake up suddenly in the dark, with no clear reason. Sometimes it is hunger, sometimes it is a drop in blood sugar, and sometimes it is simply the body struggling to stay balanced while resting. These wake-ups can turn what should be a peaceful night into a series of restless hours, leaving you drained the next morning and unsure why sleep never felt complete. Chia seeds, small and unassuming, offer a surprising solution to this common problem. When soaked in warm water, chia seeds form a natural gel that slows down digestion. This steady, slow release of energy helps prevent sudden blood sugar drops, which are a hidden reason why so many older adults wake up in the middle of the night. Instead of the body sending an emergency signal for food, the gel provides a steady flow of fuel, allowing you to stay asleep without interruption. Inside each chia seed is also an amino acid called tryptophan. This nutrient serves as the raw material your body uses to make serotonin and later melatonin, the hormones that regulate mood, relaxation, and sleep cycles. By providing tryptophan, chia seeds help guide your body into a smoother rhythm, making it easier to stay asleep and wake feeling more rested. For seniors who often find themselves anxious or restless at night, this gentle support can make a real difference. Hydration is another overlooked benefit. After 60, the body becomes more vulnerable to mild dehydration even if you do not feel thirsty. Many older adults wake up with a dry mouth, a sore throat, or that sluggish, heavy feeling that comes from a lack of fluids overnight. Chia seeds hold on to water and slowly release it back into the body, keeping you naturally hydrated while you sleep. This quiet support not only reduces dry mouth, but also helps you wake up more refreshed, with fewer of those groggy, dehydrated mornings. The preparation could not be simpler. Take 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, place them in warm water, and let them soak for about 15 minutes. As the seeds expand, they create a smooth gel that is easy to drink before bed. If you enjoy a touch of flavor, add a thin slice of lemon or a splash of tart cherry juice. The taste is light and refreshing, and the routine itself can become a comforting signal that bedtime is approaching. For American seniors, chia seeds are practical as well as effective. They are inexpensive, widely available at Costco, Walmart, and most grocery stores, and require no complicated recipes. Compared with supplements or medications, they feel familiar, safe, and easy to fit into an evening routine. And unlike sleep aids that may leave you groggy, chia seeds work with the body, supporting its natural rhythms rather than forcing them. If you decide to try chia seeds, give yourself 1 week to notice the effects. Each night prepare a small glass before bed, and in the morning pay attention to how you feel. Did you wake up fewer times? Did you feel less thirsty or less drained when you opened your eyes? Was it easier to stay asleep without those sudden interruptions? Write these details down and you may begin to see a clear pattern of improvement. A restless night does not have to be the new normal after 60. With something as simple as chia seeds, you can stabilize blood sugar, protect against dehydration, and give your body the steady support it needs to rest. Sleep is not lost with age. It is waiting for the right habits to unlock it again. And with a spoonful of chia seeds each night, you may find that your body remembers how to stay at peace until morning. Ingredient number 2. Cinnamon powder, stabilizing blood sugar and reducing 3 a.m. Wake-ups. Many seniors know the strange pattern of waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning with no clear reason. You fall asleep just fine, only to open your eyes a few hours later, restless and unable to drift back down into deep rest. This is not simply chance or a bad habit. For many older adults, it is the body's quiet signal that blood sugar has dropped too low during the night. When blood sugar dips, the body responds by releasing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These chemicals act as alarms, pushing you awake, even when you desperately need more rest. What begins as a hidden imbalance inside the body shows up as a wide-awake mind at the very hour when sleep should be strongest. And when this happens night after night, the result is fatigue, mood swings, and mornings that feel heavier than they should. This is where cinnamon can provide real help. Cinnamon has been studied for its ability to gently stabilize blood sugar keeping levels from falling too quickly during the night. At the same time, it has been linked to increases in serotonin and melatonin, the very neurotransmitters that support relaxation and steady sleep cycles. Cinnamon also helps reduce norepinephrine, a stimulating chemical often elevated in people with chronic insomnia. Instead of pushing your body into false alertness, cinnamon helps restore balance, giving you a chance to rest more deeply. Using cinnamon is simple. Stir half a teaspoon of pure cinnamon powder into a cup of warm water. If you like, add a teaspoon of raw honey, which not only softens the flavor, but also provides extra stability for blood sugar. Drink this slowly about 30 to 60 minutes before bed, giving your body time to respond. The difference can be noticeable. Seniors who use cinnamon in this way often describe waking up without the light trembling dizziness or early morning fatigue that usually follows a restless night. It is not about knocking yourself out, but about preventing the very imbalance that jolts you awake in the first place. Another comfort is that you do not need to use cinnamon every night. Save it for evenings when you know your dinner was light or when you notice a pattern of waking up at the same early hour. By treating it as a tool rather than a daily ritual, you avoid overuse while keeping the option available whenever your body needs extra support. For older adults, the thought of another sleepless night can bring quiet dread. But with small, thoughtful steps, like adding cinnamon to warm water, you can regain a sense of control. Instead of feeling at the mercy of your body, you create a gentle routine that supports it. And when you wake up, steadier, calmer, and free of that early morning fatigue, you are reminded that sleep is not beyond reach. It simply requires the right kind of care. Ingredient number 1. Tart cherry powder, activating natural melatonin. Many older adults know the frustration of lying in bed exhausted, yet finding that sleep will not come. Your body feels heavy. Your eyes are tired, but your mind simply refuses to shut down. This quiet battle at bedtime becomes more common with age, and it can leave you wondering what changed in your body after 60. The answer often comes down to melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that tells your brain it is time to rest, and production naturally declines as we grow older. Without enough melatonin, the signal to sleep is weaker, and even when you are physically ready, your brain may stay alert. This is why seniors often struggle with delayed sleep, lighter sleep, and the unsettling feeling of being awake long after the day should have ended. Tart cherries provide a natural way to support this missing signal. Unlike most foods, tart cherries contain melatonin, directly making them one of the rare dietary sources of this important sleep hormone. Instead of forcing drowsiness like a pill, the melatonin from tart cherries enters your system as a familiar, gentle cue, helping your body reconnect with its natural rhythm of rest. Research backs this up. In one study, older adults who drank tart cherry juice twice a day slept nearly 90 minutes longer each night, compared with those who did not. Just as importantly, their sleep was deeper with fewer awakenings, and they reported waking up more refreshed in the morning. This is the kind of improvement many seniors dream of, but rarely achieve through conventional methods. Tart cherries also bring another benefit through compounds called anthocyanins. These antioxidants help reduce low-grade inflammation in the brain and nervous system, creating a more stable environment for sleep. For seniors dealing with vivid dreams, restless nights, or the sense of never feeling fully rested, this added support can make a meaningful difference. Using tart cherry powder is simple. Stir 1 teaspoon of pure powder into warm water and drink it about 30 minutes before bedtime. If you prefer a more traditional approach, soak a few dried tart cherries in warm water for 1 or 2 hours, then enjoy both the fruit and the infused liquid as a gentle nighttime treat. The flavor is mildly tart, refreshing, and far less sweet than regular cherries, making it pleasant to sip in the evening. The benefits are not just about longer sleep. Many seniors find that tart cherries help them stay in deeper sleep cycles, experience fewer unsettling dreams, and feel clearer in the morning. Imagine waking up without that heavy fog standing from bed, without the same dizziness, and starting the day with a steadier mood. For those who have spent years battling poor rest, this small change can feel like a gift. Sleep problems after 60 can feel discouraging, but they do not mean your body has forgotten how to rest. With something as simple and natural as tart cherry powder, you can give your system the nudge it needs to return to balance. You are not powerless. You can still shape your nights, support your health, and wake up each morning with the confidence that real rest is still within reach. As we have seen, there are 5 simple ingredients that can make your nights more peaceful: flax seeds, lotus seed, powder, chia seeds, cinnamon, and tart cherry. Each one works in a different way, calming the nerves, slowing the heart, stabilizing blood sugar, or gently boosting natural melatonin. But the important thing to remember is that you do not need to use all of them at once. Choose 1 or 2 that feel right for your body, and start with a single small glass of warm water in the evening. This is not about overhauling your entire routine or chasing a miracle cure. It is about giving your body a gentle signal, reminding it that rest is safe, natural, and still possible after 60. Better sleep is more than just longer nights of rest. It means clearer memory, steadier balance, brighter mood, and greater confidence to face the day. It means waking up without the fog moving through your morning, without the same heaviness, and feeling connected to life again. So here is my encouragement: try one of these ingredients tonight. Notice how you feel tomorrow. And if you discover even a small improvement, share your experience with others. Together we can create a community of seniors who sleep better, live better, and remind each other that age does not take away the ability to rest. It only asks us to care for our bodies in smarter ways.